Hey y'all, it's Amanda with Tap Mom and the Babe Brigade. Hope everybody's having a good Friday. It's been okay, I guess. I'm still struggling. Well, they have moved up my surgery from Tuesday to Monday, and I have to be there at 7:30 in the morning. Also, the culture that they did from my sample the urine sample that I gave Tuesday when I went showed an infection. Ooh, I already knew that. I could have told them that. So they called in another antibiotic. And so I'm on antibiotics again. No surprise to me at all. But anyway, there's that. But no, Johnny and I had to get out and mail Serena her packages today to Canada. So we filled out the customs forms, which is not a big deal. You just have to put on there what, a general description of what is in the bags and how much value, is in the bags and, is a gift and that sort of thing. Of course, it's a gift. I don't want her paying taxes on something, I just don't want her paying taxes and duties and all that on something that she's already sent money for. That's crazy, right? Anyway, so when I went to Hobby Lobby the other day, I only found one skein of this yarn that I like, and so I decided that after we went to the post office that we would go back to Hobby Lobby in Bossier, since I had already been to the one in Shreveport. I have access to 2 different Hobby Lobbies. I'm lucky that way. Maybe. Some might call it good luck. Some might call it enabling. Anyway, still 30% off week. So I went back and got me some more of this Simply Flawless in the gunmetal color. And so I probably got more than I needed, but I really like this yarn a lot. And so I got, what did I get? Of course I'd pick up a leaker. As one likes to call them, leakers. And I have a tote that I'm putting them in over here. But there's 2, 3. Did I mention I really like this yarn? Yeah, there's 4. And I found it in another color that I decided to have. And this color is called Rose, which I don't know that I would call that rose. Hold on. That might be blowing it out a little. No, it really didn't make much difference at all. Okay. Didn't make much difference to it at all. It's hard to say. Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, I guess it's a rosy color. It's like a, I don't know how to describe it. It goes good with my hair. I'll put it that way. I don't know. I really don't know. But it's somewhere in between. If you like, I don't know what color you would call that. I don't know, but I like it, so I bought it. I don't think, but I bought a couple of these. No, I bought a bunch of them too. Things you do when you don't feel well, that you just like the feel of something and you just buy it to make yourself feel good. So I bought a bunch of these too. Now these are the same specs. I'll go over the specs with y'all again. It's a 7-ounce skein. It's 420 yards. Now they mistakenly call this 3-weight yarn. let me tell you, this is 4-weight yarn all day long. And it's 100% low peel acrylic. And yeah, they're really off the mark with their, because I tried to do this yarn with a 5mm, and then I tried with 5.5, and I ended up with a 6mm hook, and it works just fine. So that's what we're going to work with. This is more of a peach color. I was trying to find the right, for some reason the words just escaped me, but this is more of a peach color. That's what I would call this, is a peach color. Apricot or peach. It's in that family, but I like it. So that's what matters, right? I like it. Now here is the mist color that I'm doing my, and I've got, this is how it looks worked up. This is a whole skein worked up in the cardigan that I'm going to be making. Oh, let's see here. Yeah. So as y'all can tell, that it goes pretty far. A whole skein goes pretty far. So, but it's probably going to be a little on the heavier side. But this is just to go with a sleeveless dress is what I'm doing this for. A little cardigan to go with a sleeveless dress, which I plan on. I got to start the other half, so I'm going to put that skein down in that little box there. And when I was showing y'all this yarn yesterday, I got to counting how many skeins of it I had, and I was like, you don't have enough. So I decided, since I was already at Hobby Lobby, I would buy some more. Because I could, I guess. This is pearl spun, low peel fiber. This is in the jade color. And this is in the Malayan garnet color, red. But yeah, I got these two. I'm going to put, I don't know if I'll put these in a project together, or this one and this one. I don't know. Or this one and this one. I don't think they go together though. But I'll figure it out. What do y'all think about these two together? What do y'all think? I think that looks all right together. The apricot, well, they calling this rose, but I'm calling it peach and apricot. That's what it looks like to me. But I think these actually look really complementary to each other. What do y'all think? Now, they did have a variegated in this yarn. It was only about 300 and something yards. And it had these three colors in it. It had these three colors and a green color variegated together. So obviously they meant for them to be together. So it had this gunmetal color, this rose color, and this mist color, and like a olive green color, all together in a variegated color, in a variegated yarn, which I did not buy because I didn't like it. But I didn't know how it'd work up, and I was just like, meh, it really wasn't my jam. But these solid by themselves, yes, and this is definitely my jam. So I definitely like them separately. And plus you get more yardage this way. They had less yardage in the variegated, of course. I don't know why they do that to us. But I think these two together will be nice. So I'll probably make a cardigan or something with these two colors. I think this will be very nice together. I don't know why that looks nice together, but it does. They do kind of complement each other. Look elegant to me. Comments below, please. And I have a tote that I'm putting things these over in. And then I'll organize them in the cubes later. But I got yarn sitting in bags all over this room, and I need to do something with it. So back in totes they go until I reorganize my yarnscape after surgery recovery, because it's time for the cotton to come out and the acrylic to go up for the summer. Reorganize my yarnscape, as my friend Amy calls it, my yarnscape. Time to reorganize it. And then I got a order in from WEBS. I had never ordered from them before, but they had a steal of a deal on this yarn, this hand-painted, this bougie yarn. It's Cascade Yarns Cantata hand paint, and it's 70% cotton and 30% superwash merino, or merino. Did it say? It just says merino wool. Yeah, 70% cotton and 30% merino wool, and it's Cantata by Cascade Yarns. And this first color is called this is trying to remember which one. I think this is Arctic. Yeah, this is Arctic. And it's just, I know I don't mean to just keep twirling it around, but it's so soft and it's just beautiful. Let's see. I don't normally unhank them because I worry that I won't be able to hank it back up. But it's super soft, and it's chain spun, just like the Bloom, the Karen Bloom cakes, Blossom cakes, not Bloom, Blossom. But I don't know if y'all can tell that, but it's a really thick 4, really thick 4. Even the hook recommendation on the labels says 6.5, so it recommends a K hook. But look how beautiful that is. That is just really, really beautiful. It looks like watercolors. Yeah, I like that a lot. I really do. And it's 100 grams, 3.5 ounces, 218 yards, 200 meters. And so it says hand wash cold, lay flat to dry. So we will see about that. But yeah, it's real fluffy. Real fluffy. So oh, of course I didn't get it back like it was. I'm not a hanker. And this is the other color I got. This is called Wildflowers. Does it say on there? Just says color number 204. But I remember this one was Wildflowers. I'm not going to unhank this one because obviously I jack them up when I do that. But it's really pretty. But yeah, this one's Wildflowers. It's the same fiber content and yards and everything. But I got 4 each of these. And it said, I got the steal of the deal because they were, by the time I got my discounts and everything, they were $6.73 each. Yep, and I got 4 each. So, and shipping was really, really inexpensive. Where's my water? There it is. Okay. I don't remember. I think shipping was only like $7. So that's not bad. But yeah, it wasn't bad at all. But, oh, excuse me. Well, that's what's been going on here is I just got my little fancy yarn come in that I ordered a week or so ago. And then I went back to Hobby Lobby today. And then I finally got a whole half half of this, you know, worked up. And I don't know, I'm not going to go very much bigger with this because I wanted it to be a crop cardigan, you know. I didn't want it to be full length, you know. I wanted it to, you know. So I don't lack much on this. I am going to add attach yarn because I didn't quite get another full round on it before I run out of yarn. So I will have to attach yarn and finish that round. But I gotta start the other half with this one. But I got more of that color over there in another Hobby Lobby bag from my last trip. Anyway, but I know I just sold a bunch of mystery bags, and here I am buying more yarn. That's right. That's what I do. That's the cycle that I'm in. But I'm doing what makes me feel better. And what makes me feel better is buying yarn. So, and you know, you clear out yarns that you don't think you will use, and then you buy yarns that you think you will. So what I probably will do with these new yarns, these fancy yarns, is pair them with this. And this is Karen Blossom Cake in the Caribbean color. And I have 4 of these. And this is 61% cotton, 39% acrylic. It's also chain spun. It's a real thick 4. And if you look, I could probably, you know, pair this somehow with these two. I think because this transitions into a lot of different colors. I don't know if you can see, but it does have some purpley tendencies, and it just transitions into a lot of different shades, and it's very, very beautiful, and you know, tonal is the word I was looking for. But it will work with both of these actually. So seeing as that I have 4 of these, and these are 481 yards each. So I have plenty of these that will work with those for wearables. So I don't know which type of wearable I will make yet, but I will make something with that in my new fancy yarn, my new Cascade yarn. This is my first Cascade yarn I think I've had, and I'm very happy with it. It's very soft and squishy and cloud-like, you know. And being a very, very, very thick 4, so I'm very pleased with it. And I mean, it didn't take them long to get it to me. They weren't as fast as Hirschner's. Hirschner's, man, I had my yarn in like 4 days. Just boom! I could not believe it. Very fast Hirschner's was this time. So I think Juan experienced the same amount of fastness this time with Hirschner's as I did. I was just like, wow, I just ordered you a few days ago, and here you are already. They do that sometimes, I think. Maybe they do it for us repeat customers, who knows. But I'm very pleased. I don't think I waited too long for this Cascade yarn. I think it was an appropriate amount of time that I waited. I have had orders that I waited almost a month for. So I'm very pleased with the maybe a week and a half, maybe, you know, something like that. So not bad at all. Considering they're a busy place, I think, and they have a lot of fancy yarn. There's this yarn called Sadar Jewel Spun that I've had my eye on, but it's $15 a ball. $15 a ball, and it's like, I just can't bring myself to do it. I just can't bring myself to do it, because I know I'm going to need at least 4 or 5 or 6 balls of it, and I just can't bring myself to spend that kind of money on something. But I've tried to find it cheaper, but $15 a ball is the cheapest I've ever found it. That Sadar Jewel Spun, but it's so beautiful. It is so gorgeous. One of these days, you know, I just keep searching to see if I can find it. About once a week, I'll do a little search and see if I find any cheaper. And then it's like, nope, still not any cheaper. So I've just about found all my bucket list yarn that I want. I mean, for the longest, it was the Malabrigo yarn that I really wanted, the Malabrigo worsted and Rios. And now I have some of that. And then it was, of course, the symphony yarn that I just got that I wanted for a long time, but it was so expensive at Joann's. And then Hirschner's had it in the right color, the sea spray color, and so I got that earlier this week. And so now I just bide my time till I can get that Sadar. One of these days I will get it. One of these days. But it's just yarn, for goodness sake. It's not like it's food. It's not like I'm going to die without it. But one of these days I'll get it. One of these days. But I'd like to, I wonder if they have a color where they blend red and blues and turquoises, because they do. It's like a multicolored yarn. You know, they have different color combinations that they blend several colors together, and it's just, I love that. I love that. So it's just it's mesmerizing yarn. You start looking at it, and it just has so many different facets to it. It's amazing. It really is amazing. But, you know, you just get fascinated by stuff and hope that it meets your expectations when you get it in your hot little hands. Well, these definitely, these hand paints is what they're called. They're called cantata hand paints. And so these definitely met expectations. When I saw them in the picture, I was like, oh, they look like watercolors. They're so beautiful. And I was like, oh, and then I read the fiber content, and I was like, yeah, I can handle that, especially with summer and spring coming and switching over to cotton, you know, because I'm in the South and we like our cottons. And so this definitely, you know, is something you want to work with. You want to work with lighter fibers, and cotton being the main one. And so, yeah, I'm real happy with that one. That one definitely, you know, the picture matched the product, and which is always a good thing, because it doesn't always happen that way. I didn't expect it to be so fluffy, you know. I didn't, you know, when I opened the bag, I was like, wow, they're fluffy. They're really fluffy. But I'm happy that they're fluffy, you know. I'm glad that they're, you know, pretty, you know, full and fluffy. And so that means it might go a little further than I thought. So that's good. But that's about all I got for y'all this evening. I'm gonna see if I can start this second half of this cardigan and put some good TV on and do that. Get comfortable. I got all the grocery shopping done that was necessary. I think I've pretty much covered all my responsibilities that I needed to cover to carry me through the surgery, you know, time to go to surgery and recovery of surgery. So I shouldn't have to do anything else. I shouldn't have to leave the house for anything between now and Monday. And the boys are going to be good for food. They should have plenty of food, and I should have plenty, because I got me some more soups and some snacks and waters and everything. So we should be good grocery wise to get me through recovery. And by the time we need groceries and stuff again, I should be okay to go grocery shopping again. So hopefully everything's okay that way. Because Johnny's good. Johnny's my youngest son, my high functioning autistic son. He's pretty good with the grocery shopping. Physically, if I'm not up to walking the store and I can't get a riding buggy, he will just, you know, help me to a bench somewhere and go to through the store and pick up what we need, and then come back and collect me when it's time to go pay. He's pretty good. He knows exactly what we need and how much we need of things. And I'll go through the buggy and see if he's gotten everything, and if he's forgotten anything, I'll send him back through the store to go get what he forgot. And we're just, do that until everything's collected, and then we go check out and come home. And then he unloads and puts everything up for me. He's pretty amazing like that. I don't tell him no for much, because he asked for, he went, reparted ways to go get different stuff in the store earlier, and because I had a riding cart and I wanted to go find my sugar-free cookies. And when we met back up, I noticed he had mint chocolate chip ice cream in the buggy. And I just looked at him and I said, "Ice cream, huh?" And he said, "Is that okay?" And I said, "That's okay." I said, "That's fine." Of course that's fine. We don't buy ice cream all the time, but that's one of his favorites. So, of course, he gets some mint chocolate chip ice cream if he wants it. That boy can get anything just about it, because he's such a good kid, such a wonderful kid. His birthday's coming up in May, and I got to figure out what to do for him. I'm still going to explore this singing telegram thing. I don't know if we have singing telegrams around here, but I don't. It might be too embarrassing to him for someone to show up at the door and sing happy birthday to him. But I bet my bestie Eva will send him a singing. Well, I don't know what happened there, but the video cut off. I don't know what happened. I've never had my phone do that before. But as I was describing, I know I can get Eva to send Johnny a singing text message for his birthday. She sent me a singing text message for my birthday last year. So I'm pretty sure that she will send Johnny a singing text message for his birthday this year. Since by the time we met last year in August, his birthday had already passed. So she didn't get to do that. But she'll do that this year, I'm sure. Goodness, I've never had my phone do that before. I don't know why. It just all of a sudden cut off. That is weird. But yeah, it just cut off recording. I wasn't even anywhere near my phone when it done it. I was sitting back here, and it's in the phone holder that's attached to the table. That is weird. That's very weird. Maybe my phone just said, "I don't want to record anymore." I don't know. That's weird. But I will attach this to the other part of the video, and it won't be a big deal. I don't do a whole lot of video editing because, well, I'm fairly tech savvy, but I really hadn't wanted to put a lot of energy into doing a bunch of fancy video editing. It doesn't seem to be that important. I have never noticed Crystal over at Bag O' Day doing a bunch of fancy video editing, and she's got quite a sizable channel, and it doesn't seem to bother anybody that she doesn't do a bunch of fancy video editing. So I'm not going to start doing fancy video editing and inserting of pictures and all that stuff. It's a lot of extra work for what? Anyway. There's an app built into my phone that I could probably figure out how to do all that stuff, but I don't really want to. I will eventually, maybe, but I just haven't needed to. Maybe eventually I will. But anyway, I'm gonna go for now. I just wanted to come back and close the video out. I was on my way out when it stopped recording, and I was like, what? Why? But as soon as I have something else to report, I'm sure I'll do a video between now and Monday. I'm sure I will. But I just want to share my yarn with y'all and let y'all know that my surgery had been moved up from Tuesday to Monday morning. And that's about as much news as going on around here. Some fancy yarn and some not so fancy yarn from Hobby Lobby. My second trip to Hobby Lobby this week. Shame on me. I don't care. I don't care. Is it going in a future mystery bag? Nope. I'm keeping that stuff. I have plans for that stuff. Anyway, please remember that I do love you, and so does Jesus. And please adopt, don't shop. Your best friend could be waiting on you at the shelter or the rescue. Mine are in there with Johnny. I guess they didn't want to look at no yarn. See y'all next time. Bye now.